Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime channel. Usopp has great evolutionary potential, especially now in this final arc of One Piece, where all the Straw Hats will need to become stronger to face the powerful enemies that still remain in this grand world-changing event. One of the tricks Usopp possesses, and that could have significant relevance, is the large hammer that Usopp wields to knock out his enemies, or even to use for various other purposes. In today's video, we will discuss all the evidence that leads us to believe that Usopp could indeed become stronger to handle heavier tools during combat. But before we continue with the video, I want to share with you the opportunity to learn how to draw your favorite anime characters and even create your own characters, even if you weren't born with talent. Have you ever envisioned bringing your favorite One Piece characters to life, drawing them with mastery, and capturing every detail that makes them unique? Anime Express has the solution you've been looking for. Anime Express brings you innovative content that teaches anyone, even those without natural talent, how to draw anime. It features an incredible method and includes video lessons and drawing workshops designed to turn even beginners into true artists in the world of anime. It doesn't matter if you believe you lack talent or experience. With this formula, everyone can draw. By enrolling in the Anime Express course, you're not just acquiring drawing skills, but also gaining exclusive access to an online community of students and instructors. You'll be able to share your drawings, receive tips, and get assistance. Unfortunately, the slots for the Anime Express formula are limited, so you need to enroll as quickly as possible. Don't miss the opportunity to embark on this artistic journey. Enroll now and draw any character you want, just the way you want. Guys, Usopp, the skilled marksman of the Straw Hat crew, is a unique and valuable member of the crew with his own quirks and cunning. Although many may underestimate him due to his relatively lack of physical strength compared to his companions, Usopp compensates for this with a sharp intellect and a series of ingenious tricks that often surprise his adversaries. Throughout the adventures of the Straw Hats, Usopp has proven to be a master in the art of deception and cunning. His ability to use contraptions and improvised devices, often created by himself, makes him a formidable opponent despite his lack of brute force. Whether employing special ammunition, such as pepper bullets, or inventing elaborate stories to confuse his opponents, Usopp stands out as an exceptional strategist. His talent for creating convincing lies and fanciful stories is notorious, making him not only a skilled marksman, but also a master storyteller. This unique ability of Usopp not only confuses his enemies, but also provides moments of relaxation for the crew during difficult situations. Despite his deceptive nature, Usopp is a loyal and courageous member of the Straw Hat crew, and his desire to become a brave warrior of the seas drives him to overcome his own limits. Whether facing formidable enemies or protecting his friends, Usopp always finds a way to contribute to the crew, often surprising everyone with his skills and innovative tactics. Usopp's ability to create tricks and manipulate situations in his favor is truly remarkable. One of his most recurring tactics is the use of ingenious devices, often disguised as harmless toys or everyday objects. His slingshot, for example, is much more than a simple weapon. It serves as the foundation for a variety of specialized ammunition and cunning tricks. Throughout his battles, Usopp has developed a series of astonishing projectiles for his slingshot. From smoke bombs to explosive projectiles, and even seeds of poisonous plants, his creativity is limitless. He uses these inventions to create distractions, obscure the vision of his opponents, or incapacitate them in various ways, giving him the necessary strategic advantage. Another clever tactic of Usopp is the ability to tell elaborate stories to create confusion and disorientation. He is a master in the art of psychological manipulation, playing with the expectations of his enemies and inducing them to make hasty decisions. His fictional narratives often serve as a smokescreen, allowing him to plan his moves or prepare a surprise attack while his opponents are busy trying to understand the situation. Despite his tricks, it is important to note that, deep down, Usopp is motivated by a sense of justice and the desire to protect his friends. His deceptive tactics are not aimed at unjustly harming others, but rather at creating opportunities for the victory of the Straw Hat crew. His cunning and ability to manipulate situations demonstrate that, in the world of One Piece, intelligence and creativity can be as powerful as brute force. Despite being primarily known for his marksmanship skills, Usopp surprised his crewmates and enemies by incorporating a peculiar weapon into his arsenal, the famous 5-ton hammer. This unique creation of Usopp stands out not only for its impressive appearance, appearance, but also for the puzzling contradiction between its massive form and Usopp's ease in wielding it. The hammer has become a kind of comedic signature of Usopp, often used in unusual situations. Although initially treated as a joke due to its seemingly impossible weight, some speculate that, in a world where devil fruits grant extraordinary powers, it would not be surprising if Usopp eventually created a truly massive and powerful hammer. Usopp's ability to turn his fantasies into reality is a testament to his creativity and ingenuity. As a member of the Straw Hat crew, he continues to grow and evolve, constantly challenging the limits of what is considered possible. Considering his ability to invent ingenious devices and his relentless pursuit to become a brave warrior of the seas, it would not be absurd to imagine that, at some future point, Usopp's 5-ton hammer could become more than just a joke. The world of One Piece is filled with mysteries and extraordinary possibilities, and Usopp's journey is a vivid example of this incredible adventure. Whether facing serious challenges or adding a touch of humor to situations, Usopp continues to astonish his companions and fans with his creative innovations. The 5-ton hammer, however fictional it may seem initially, remains a symbol of Usopp's ability to turn the improbable into reality. In the final saga of One Piece, there is speculation that Usopp may encounter even greater challenges, driving him to seek significant physical enhancement. Determined to become a respected warrior of the seas and contribute even more to the Straw Hat crew, Usopp would decide to embark on intensive training. This journey of self-discovery aims to strengthen not only his strategic and marksman skills, but also his physical prowess. Filled with newfound determination, Usopp would immerse himself in rigorous training, seeking to increase his strength, endurance, and ability to withstand extreme weights. Inspired by his vision of a future where he could effortlessly wield a 5-ton hammer, he would dedicate himself to overcoming his physical limitations. Throughout this arduous process of self-transformation, Usopp would discover latent potential within himself, surpassing the expectations of both his companions and adversaries. Usopp's training would encompass not only physical improvement, but also the development of new combat techniques and strategies. He would strive to perfect his slingshot skills, exploring more advanced ammunition variants, and refining his precision to reach new heights as a marksman. Simultaneously, he would incorporate elements of the 5-ton hammer into his training, using progressively heavier weights to simulate the extreme conditions he expects to face. As the final saga unfolds, Usopp would emerge not only as a cunning marksman, but also as a formidable warrior capable of wielding a hammer of epic proportions. His tireless efforts and dedication to training would not only solidify his position among the Straw Hat crew, but also highlight the capacity for overcoming obstacles present in all crew members. In the epic setting of the final battle, Usopp, now equipped with remarkable physical strength, could surprise everyone by brandishing a 5-ton hammer or an even more colossal weapon. This transformation would represent not only Usopp's individual growth, but also the realization of his aspirations to become a true hero of the seas. As Usopp advances in the final saga, the Straw Hat crew would notice the notable change in the young marksman. The marksman, once considered the weakest member of the crew, would now stand out as a force to be reckoned with. His physical strength, honed through rigorous training, would reflect not only his personal determination, but also the spirit of overcoming challenges that characterizes the Straw Hat crew. The 5-ton hammer, once a joke amid laughter, would become a reality in Usopp's hands. In an epic scene during the climax of the final battle, he would raise the colossal hammer above his head, challenging not only his enemies, but also the expectations set since the beginning of his journey. The imposing presence of the hammer would symbolize not only Usopp's physical strength, but also his growth as a brave warrior. The Straw Hat crew, having already witnessed his ingenuity and resourcefulness, would now applaud the marksman who had become a symbol of perseverance and determination. Usopp's narrative would inspire others to believe in their own capabilities, encouraging the crew to reach new levels of power. In this moment, Usopp would become the brave warrior of the seas he had always dreamed of being, a true hero transcending the limitations of the past. Wielding the 5-ton hammer with mastery, Usopp would not only defeat his enemies, but also cement his position as one of the great members of the Straw Hat crew. His journey, from the insecure marksman to the fearless warrior, would be a testament to the central philosophy of One Piece: the pursuit of dreams and overcoming obstacles, no matter how impossible they may seem. And so, Usopp, the cunning marksman, and now the bearer of the monumental hammer, would continue to tread his path on the Grand Line, leaving behind a story of courage, growth, and the ability to turn even the most improbable fantasies into reality. Before we conclude, remember that the opportunity to draw your favorite anime characters is here at Anime Express. Registrations for the Anime Express formula are open, but as with everything valuable, slots are limited. Don't let this unique opportunity slip through your fingers. Now is the time to take action. Click the registration link below, secure your spot, and start drawing the future of your beloved characters from One Piece and all anime. Don't miss this chance. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.